Hey guys, and welcome back to the Be Positive podcast. If it's your first time listening in, welcome. And if it's not, I'm so glad that you guys decided to listen in again today because it's been a hot minute. And if you're watching on my YouTube channel, welcome to the Be Positive YouTube channel. Today is going to be a very chill episode. We are crazy hair, no makeup in PJs. So I hope you guys get a cozy blanket, you curl up, and then you enjoy this episode and all the shenanigans that come with it. Even though the shenanigans will probably be very calm and chill. But anyways, I hope you guys can enjoy it because, yes, this is me in my bed with my stuffy wonton wooten. And I'm excited about today's episode because it has been literally so long since I've talked with you guys. And I've thought about you guys so much. And I've thought about like wanting to record an episode and like talk to you guys. But life does life. And it's been a lot lately. Kind of catch you guys up on what's been going on. I am in the process of getting everything together for the third Be Positive conference. So that's super exciting. And I'm so excited because I'll get to see my friends again. I'll get to meet new people. And I'm just really excited for this year and all that the Lord has for this conference. It's definitely been a lot of work. I'm very tired. But it's been awesome. It's been great. I'm definitely ready for the conference day to be here and like have like everything finished and just be able to like be in the moment and like enjoy being around people. But for the time being, there's a lot of like things that still need to be done. So yeah, it's been a lot. I've also just finished book 2 to Salty for You. It'll be a sequel to Salty for You. So I'm like so flippin' excited for that. I'm not sure when the editing will be done, when I can publish it, but I love this book. It's going to be a little bit bigger than Salty for You. A little bit more, dramatic and stuff because I'm like growing as a writer and everything. So I'm so excited for you guys to eventually read that. So stay tuned on my social medias. Keep yourself updated on that. And I've also been trying to be more social, which I'm loving. I'm loving being more social, but man, oh man, has it been a lot on my body. My heart rate last night was like, I went out and I hung out with friends and it was such a good night. It was so much fun. But my heart rate got to like 165. And like, guys, keep in mind, this is like with infusions every week. This is with beta blockers twice a day. This is with all the extra salt and like electrolytes and stuff. So at the end of the day, the POTS still be there. I've also been struggling with ME/CFS symptoms too. They're not as hardcore. A lot of the stuff I do really helps with that, but still, like at the end of the day, our bodies like to remind us that it still struggles. So that's been a lot, but it's been a lot of fun. And so I feel like that's kind of, after all that kind of ties into today's topic, which is the little things that are actually the big things when it comes to chronic illnesses, and like how the friends that we surround ourselves with it can be so impactful. Because I've definitely been trying to be more social and like be around like good godly people and stuff, and that's been so fun. But at the end of the day, I still have my limitations, I still have struggles. And so seeing how the friends I've made and stuff and the friends that I've reconnected with have showed up in my life in such a cool way, and it's just really been like so cool. And so I kind of wanted to share some of the simple ways that are actually so impactful for those of us with health issues, with chronic illnesses, that like most people wouldn't think of. Like you wouldn't think that it's that big of a deal, but like to us, like it's such a big deal. And I have my notes here so that way, because brain fog, I don't want to forget anything. But one of those is staying with us on the ground. I know this sounds silly, but there's been multiple times where I'm hanging out and like I can't stand anymore, like either from pain or high heart rate or just, whatever it is, I just cannot stand. And so I just, sit on the ground. I have to lay on the ground. And multiple times I've had friends that just like, I'll lay with you, and they just like get on the ground with me and they sit there or they lay there. And that is like something so simple, but honestly, like it makes such a difference. And like, I don't know, I just feel like so seen in that moment where they're just willing, like they can stand, but they're willing to like get on the ground with me. And so I feel like that's something that's so simple, but it just makes me so happy. Another one is like just bringing me things when I need it. I was outside at a friend's house, and my friend she goes inside and to get some water, but she comes back out with my water bottle, and I didn't even ask her to bring it. She was just like, I figured if I was thirsty, you were thirsty too. And so like she just brought me my water without me even asking. And there's just like something in that moment like healed my heart a little bit, where I was like, dang, she gets me. And so without me even having to walk back inside, like I could use my energy to just like be in the moment and be present, and I had my water with me. And so that just like, guys, it just makes me so happy. And what's another one? Oh yeah, parking closer so I don't have to walk as far. Every single step that I take, it has an impact on me. Every second I stand has an impact on me. I really try to like prepare for when I go out. I take naps, I rest, I get hydrated. I've been eating a lot of tuna lately because it's high protein and I can't eat a whole lot at a time. So like I'm doing everything I can, but at the end of the day I still have my limitations. So we were pulling up to this restaurant and my friend goes, I'll park close so you don't have to walk as far. Like, guys, that is literally like so sweet. Like things you don't even think about, but like every step truly does matter. So every step I can save in one area, I can use in another way. I could use for fun and stuff. So that just was like super, I don't know, that just was super sweet, and it meant a lot to me. Just like her even thinking of that, because you know, it's when you don't have health issues, you don't always think about things like that. And I don't fault anybody who doesn't think that way, but when you do have friends who are like, oh yeah, let me pull the car up, let me park closer so you don't have to walk as far, things like that are like so impactful. And another one is like asking to bring me chairs and stuff. Like I was standing and I was with friends, and my heart rate got high, and so I showed them my Apple Watch. I think it was like 1:30, and they were like, oh my gosh, like I can bring you a chair. And she started looking around and she was like, there's a chair over there, I could bring it to you. So just like things like that, or just like making sure I have places to sit. You know, sometimes I can stand and it might not be the most comfortable, but there's sometimes like I can't stand. But there are other times that like I gotta sit down, like I need a chair ASAP. So just having friends that like think about those things without me even having to say it, because unfortunately a lot of times with chronic illnesses we can feel like a burden, or like because we have to ask for more. Like I don't know, like I'm 23, I'm an adult, I don't want to have to like ask people for things, like, you know what I mean? Like I just don't want to do that. Like that's a lot for me. And I always thought I'd be an adult and I'd be independent and I wouldn't need anything from anybody. And now here I am, an adult, and I need a lot of things from a lot of people. So just having people who are just so genuinely kind and think of these things is just like such an answer to prayer, and so sweet. And I don't think they'll ever, unless they listen to this, I don't think they'll ever like fully know like how much like those things mean to me. But yeah, so if you're listening and you have chronic illnesses, just know that needing things doesn't make you a burden, and having to ask for things for the right people won't be too much. And then if you're a friend listening and you have a friend with a chronic illness, you know somebody with a chronic illness, things like that are so impactful. Like you just being like, do you need water? Do you need an ice pack? Do you need to sit down? Like, and it's not like you have to like be like overbearing and like treat them like, you know, fine china or whatever, but just kind of just checking on them, just simply like, what do you need? It's very impactful. And so yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say for this episode. I just kind of want to come on here because I missed you guys and it's been a hot minute. I do want to try to make more episodes, but you know, with energy I kind of have to pick and choose what I do. And I've been trying to do the Fun Fusion Fridays, which, oh my gosh, guys, I have had so much fun doing that. When I'm able, me and my mom, we go thrifting, and I love racking up on the sales. And a lot of my stuff I get for like $1, $2, $3, $4. And I even have some stuff I get for like 50, 60 cents. I just love fashion. Like the Lord is my purpose in life. To have a relationship with Him is my purpose. But fashion is definitely my passion. And so kind of getting to explore all the different styles and the things that I like has been almost healing in a way, because there was a time where like putting on clothes was too much for me because I was like struggling and bedbound. And now I'm at a place where like the struggle is still there, the symptoms are still there, but they're there in such a way that I'm still able to do some things, and I'm able to get dressed and put on a fun outfit, you know, kind of explore different styles and color combinations and stuff. So that's just been like super fun. And so if you watched that on my TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or whatever, you've kept up with that, then you know I've loved it. I don't know if everybody else loves it, but it's definitely something I've enjoyed doing. So I definitely want to keep doing that because, you know, I just think it's fun. And every week, like, I'm like, oh, what outfit? Like, what's the vibe? Like, what am I wanting to go for? Sometimes it's like vintage. Sometimes it's, you know, girly. Sometimes it's more hipster. Sometimes it's Y2K. Like, it really just depends. But I've had a lot of fun doing that. So I hope you guys have watched it and I hope you've had fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the end of the episode, so I'll give my shout out of the day. Today I just woke up and then I had breakfast and I had my water, so I haven't done a whole lot today. But my shout out of the day, I'm gonna go yesterday. My shout out of the day yesterday was I've made a new friend and she's like so sweet and so chill, and I've gotten to like know her and stuff, and we've had like so much fun like talking and hanging out. And so my shout out is that I'm thankful for new friendships. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys liked this episode. I hoped that you had fun listening. I don't know, but anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and if not, I hope you rest without guilt. Anyways, bye guys.